Hi, my name's Ekello Herod, and this is Ekello Photo. I know it's been a long time since I've had a video, but I have a good reason. Lots of viruses and other things like people getting hurt and killed in protest of things that are right. So, instead of talking about that, because I already did that on a podcast called That's Cool. That's Cool is a podcast by my friend Kelly Wright, and I spent a lot of time on that podcast talking about how Black Lives Matter. So, today we're going to talk about my new toy. I have a microphone. I don't know the name of the microphone. It says MXL. So maybe MXL. It's a condenser microphone that I got from a friend who is now long deceased. And he gifted this very ancient, very awesome microphone to me. Actually, it's not that ancient because it's a modern microphone with good cathodes and all of that stuff. But what I'm here to show you today is this. It's called, and actually, to be honest with you, it might be backwards. I keep putting these up here, and I keep thinking to myself that they're backwards. But it's called the Focusrite Scarlett 4i4. It is a audio interface, and this audio interface has 4 inputs, 4 outputs. 2 of those inputs are analog inputs, and 2 of those inputs are on the back. And let me explain what I use each of them for. I try to use the ones on the front for microphones. That would be either a condenser microphone or a dynamic microphone. The difference between the two is one needs power and one doesn't. One picks up a whole bunch of ambient noise, the other doesn't. The dynamic microphone doesn't pick a bunch of ambient noise around. It really has a very close-knit spot where you can listen to the person talking and or singing. I use this microphone right here. It's called a Shure Beta 58A. It's a dynamic microphone that I use for gigs. I also have a microphone that I use for my acoustic guitar. I have a Takamine over there, an acoustic guitar, and I can either use this to record the Takamine, which is a Sterling Audio microphone that is absolutely perfect for recording instruments. You just stick that sucker right in there and really have that opportunity to hear every little nuance of the instrument. Also, my Takamine has a output for electricity, so I have to keep a battery in it. It kind of drives me crazy, but which means I have to take the battery out after I use it for electric and or gigs, things like that. But otherwise, I can plug my Takamine into my Focusrite. Now, what I do is on the front, since there are 2 condenser and powered inputs on the front, they're analog. And they also have, I believe, a live air function that kind of makes the whole room come alive and all of that stuff. I do appreciate all of those little bells and whistles, but what I came here for was the meat and potatoes of this audio interface. I can use it to hook it up to my phone. I know I've probably had one or two. I had I have a series on Instagram right now talking about streaming 101 and some of the things you can use. And this is my newest toy. So I have been working with this thing. I used it for That's Cool. She had a service that recorded all of our different inputs locally, and then they would download it to her so that she can audio edit it later in her digital audio workstation, or DAW. And so she used that to use that setup to produce the podcast. Now, what's interesting about that is because I use my local sound and because I have this audio interface and because this audio interface is pretty spot on, I was able to really achieve a level of clarity and the sound was exquisite. If I do say so myself. Anyway, so what I want you to do is go out there, get the Focusrite Scarlett 4i4. I'll have a link in the description to the Amazon affiliate link. Yep, that's right, y'all. If you buy it because you like it and you click on my link, then I get paid a little bit of money. It's kind of the way this works. Anyway, my name's Ikello, and this is a photo experience. And remember to love the camera you're with. Oh, and subscribe.